Hello again, Mark here with part 2 of the bread making machine. That noise you just heard was the machine alerting me that the bread has finished, and it's been exactly 3 hours. Now it's funny though, because out of those 3 hours it will mix the dough like you saw in part 1, then it'll wait a while, and then it'll wait some, then it mixes some more. It actually only cooks for the last 45 minutes. It's quite extraordinary. Right, let's see, number 11. Let me just clarify. I think in part 1, I misspoke when I said teaspoon and tablespoon. When it comes to the sugar, for this particular loaf, you want 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of salt for this particular size loaf. Okay. Anyway, here it is. Now, I'm going to unplug that. It's looking quite brown in there. It's looking good. Ooh. Well, it's actually slightly, the top has slightly come apart. Now, the trick is to twist this. You've got to, there. Now, there we go, you can see it's quite brown. Now it looks like the top is sort of starting to come away, but that's still good, I think. You see, that's the thing, you only get one shade of brown with this particular loaf. For some of the others you get a choice of 3. You know, low brown, or low, medium and high brown. Anyway, what I'm going to do, it is a non-stick drum here, but what I ended up doing last time was taking a spatula and just prising it away from the edges, just to give it a helping hand, because at the bottom of this drum here, there's a turny blade, which is inside the bread at the minute. So that might, so that's probably going to hinder it coming out. Okay, I'll show you that though in a moment. This is the difficult part. It's very, very hot. So you've got to be extremely careful. Right, actually that came out pretty good. Yeah, there's the you see that? I don't know if you can see that in there. There's the turny wheel there. Normally that would be inside the bread there. Inside that hole there. But it came out quite easy. Now, you see, now this is only my second loaf. This is a completely different loaf than the first one I made a few days ago. This is the sandwich loaf. The first one was just the standard. You can see the top has come away slightly, but I don't know why that is, but it's no big thing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and slice some of this up. Oh wow, this is really hot. Oh, wow, it's hard to... Ooh. Yeah, actually, I mean, it's looking... Wow, this is really, really hot. Now, I like the way this looks. This is only my second loaf, but it goes to show just how easy it is to make the bread. It's all you need. Just follow the instructions in the book with the ingredients, and there you go. And just throw it in, and the machine does the lot. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try it with a bit of margarine now. There, you see this? Now the margarine, yeah, there you go, it melts straight away. I'm going to take some of this into work tomorrow. I've told the people that I work with that I'll be making some bread tonight. There, okay. What I'll do, I'll pan up slightly. Now, there we are. That's This is actually very good. I've never eaten it straight from the oven before. It's been a long time since I've had warm bread, you know. But it's quite doughy. You can yeah, you can taste the dough. It's not quite as fluffy as the store-bought, but it definitely tastes different. Because, I mean, there's no preservatives in it for starters. There's just the basic ingredients: flour, water, salt, sugar, yeast, margarine, and or what the Americans, I believe, call shortening. I asked an American at work, and he said it's a bit like lard, you know. It is actually. It's very, yeah. I actually like this. It's very good. Like I say, you know, with the store bought, it's a bit more fluffy and lighter. This is slightly more dense than this stuff you get in the supermarket, but it has only just come out of the mini oven. When it cools down, the bread maker, when it cools down, it'd be interesting to see if the texture changes. Because it literally, I mean, like 3 minutes after I pulled it out of the cooker, I was chopping it up. Oh wow, this is so good. Let me tell you, that machine, oh, I forgot to mention, it's actually, the make of it is Swan. Although I put that in the description, in the title. Swan Quick Bake, it's called. And before, when I was going through the menu, like 1 through 14, telling you which, like number 1 is regular, this is number 11, sandwich loaf. Number 12 is just to bake it. Number 5 is sweet. Number 2 is French bread. It actually lists them on here as well, you know. So it's always good to go through the book to find out the ingredients. Yeah, there you go. And that's my second bread. I think I might try a different bread next time, or yeah, no. But this is very, very nice. I'm not sure I'll be in a hurry to buy any shop bread from now on. But no, I'll tell you what. Oh, this is very tasty. Like I say, it tastes very. It's more thicker, more denser, not so fluffy. Which can be a good thing. I mean, if you're looking for something to fill you out. Plus, you haven't got all the additives and whatnot, which means you've got to eat it quicker. a regular loaf of bread, you probably got like, you know, I don't know, you got several days, you know. With this, you're going to have to eat it quicker. But, you know, you got a good selection of breads to go through, and make it as and when you need it, you know. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to work out the prices as well, you know. £1.50 for the flour. I've made 2. I reckon I could get probably 1, maybe 2 more. So that's, say 3 loaves for £1.50. That's 50p. 50p in flour. You get 32 loaves with the 85p of yeast. And that's the only expensive that, you know, you got a spoon of sugar, a spoon of salt, and that's it. It's amazing what you can do with such a small amount of ingredients. But anyway, I'll leave that. Hopefully that'll be a screensaver, but it probably won't. If you're interested in that Swan making machine, I mean, personally, I mean, I don't get any money, you know, for recommending it. I'm just saying that I bought it, and that's how it's used, and this is what the results are. I would recommend it actually. It's very simple to use. Just read the instructions, and then you've only got 3 settings, and then start, and that's it. You know. The book tells you about the ingredients. You can get it from any supermarket. Even my co-op sells the yeast and the flour. So I'll be going there, you know, next time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. And if you did, leave a comment, leave a like, pass it on from Twitter and Facebook and all the rest of it, please. Oh dear. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.